Hey guys, it's Sarah Ockler, author of 20 Boys Summer, guest vlogging today for Sharon at 7 Book Babes. Thanks for inviting me, Book Babes. Really excited because this is my first ever vlog, and I'm also totally nervous, so when I say dorky things, well, the dorky things are pretty much normal for me, but when I say nervous things and I talk too fast, please forgive me. But if this one works out, I'll probably do another one. So we'll see how it goes. So, Sharon suggested that I show you guys my workspace. Here it is. This is where the magic happens. Well, since October. We actually just moved here in October up to Buffalo. This is the first time I've ever had my very own home office. And it's great because I get to work from home all day with my favorite person in the world, who's my husband. He works right over there. So mostly I write here, but when he takes a break to kill zombies in Left 4 Dead, he gets pretty intense. So I'll take my laptop and write in the living room or in a coffee shop around here called The Spot, which is a cool place. So, but mostly I write here, and I thought that rather than just showing you guys my desk and my books and my computer, I'll show you some fun things that personalize my workspace and also keep me writing and keep me motivated to get writing. So, the first thing you might have read about on my blog if you've ever visited, but this is actually, a lot of people think that 20 Boys Summer was my first book, but that's actually not true. My first book I wrote when I was 6, called E.T. Maybe you've heard of, I don't know. Okay, E.T., here we go, 6 years old. Ta-da! And I illustrated it myself and bound it. What do you think? It's not that long, but it's a compelling story about an alien who comes to Earth and makes friends, and, you know, I was really excited about this, but even though I got an A and I got to go on a book tour, reading it in my library to the rest of the first graders, my mom wouldn't let me publish it. She told me that it was someone else's idea, and so I had to write my own stuff. So now if you guys see the acknowledgments in 20 Boys Summer where it thanks my parents for the E.T. incident of 1982, that's what this means, because they kind of got me on writing my own things. And also, I love E.T. so much, this is new for me, my mom just dug it out of the attic. An E.T. Easter poster. That's cool, huh? Gotta frame it. I don't know. I guess I was pretty obsessed. It even says right down here, you probably can't see it, I love E.T. Yeah. I used to have dreams that I would find him at the roller rink in the corner and no one would know that it was an alien, and I would get him and get to bring him home and take care of him just like Elliot did. That didn't happen. So now, you know, I just have to make up my own alien story, I guess. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is some of my sea glass collection. This is also featured prominently in 20 Boys Summer. And this is a mason jar full of glass that I've collected over the years. It represents a small part of my collection. A lot of it is from Lake Erie around here in Buffalo, and some of it is also from California and Maine and Myrtle Beach. Just different places. But this summer I went to Myrtle Beach and I only found one piece of, not Myrtle Beach, what am I saying? Martha's Vineyard. And I only found one piece of sea glass. It's like people just aren't throwing bottles into the water like they used to. That's what a friend of mine, T.S., says. So I guess that's a good thing, but it means that my sea glass collection is kind of lacking these days. But we'll see what happens this summer. Another thing that I wanted to show you guys, one of my writing inspirations, this is Chancho. He's my lucky writing pig. He only has 3 legs. And they're made in Chile, I believe, and they're supposed to bring good luck. So when I'm stuck with revisions or just writer's block or can't think of anything good or I feel like I totally suck, Chancho sits on my computer and he reminds me that maybe I don't suck, and he brings me good luck. So I love Chancho for that. He has a little friend too, a little glass piggy named Tia, but you can't really see her. She's super, super tiny. But she's new. So we'll see if she brings me luck too for the next book. The other thing I wanted to show you, actually, you won't hear about this until the second book, Fixing Delilah Hannaford, comes out in 2010. And that one's still in the revision stages, so I haven't really been blogging about it, but I will soon. But anyway, there's a scene in there where Delilah, the main character, finds a pink jewel box in her late grandmother's belongings, and she tells a story about that, and it means a lot to her. So that jewel box is actually based on something that I found when my grandmother passed away, which I guess is just an old ring box. They don't really make them like this anymore, but it's metal and it opens up and the jewelry goes inside, and I just was always fascinated by it as a kid. So anyway, that's now when you read Delilah and you see that, you'll know it's from here. First ones to see it. So that's pretty much my workspace. Like I said, we just moved in October, so I'm still kind of getting set up. I know you can't see it here, but I have a huge poster from the book On the Road, by Jack Kerouac, which is my favorite book. It totally inspired me to travel and to move around and try different things, and I highly recommend reading it if you haven't. He's my favorite author, and so when I look at that poster, it just reminds me of him and all of the writing that he accomplished, and the crazy life that he led, which is sometimes an inspiration in itself. Just that he wasn't afraid to try things and meet people, and so that's big for me. And I also, on the other walls, I have photographs of things that my husband and I have taken and trips that we've been on. So that definitely keeps me inspired when I'm feeling stuck and cooped up inside writing, which I love doing. But it's just a good inspiration to keep on going. Like, it's almost like a window. Like, there's pictures over there of different places we've been, and it's kind of like looking out on that and getting excited to travel again. So that's my writing space. I thought I have a few minutes left. I know you guys didn't ask me to do this, but I thought it would be fun to answer some of the questions that you've been talking about on 7 Book Babes. So I already talked about my favorite author, Jack Kerouac. My favorite young adult author, it's tough. There's so many great ones out there. Traditionally, it's been Sarah Dessen, and I love her books. Like, my favorite one is The Truth About Forever, and I also love Keeping the Moon, which is a lighter story of hers. I really liked it. But the new 2009 novels coming out this year are just awesome. Sarah MacLean's The Season, that's way up on my list. Just some really great books coming out this year, so definitely check them out. And let's see, the other questions. Oh yeah, the food one, that was one of my favorites. If I could eat any food, it would definitely be Navratan korma, Indian food. I actually do eat that all the time, probably twice a week. I gotta cut down, but I love it. And Stuck on an Island, I think I would pick The Magic 8 Ball, because it could kind of be like Wilson in Castaway with Tom Cruise, you know how he would talk to that volleyball, except it could answer back. Like, you could ask it a question and then shake it up, and it would be like having a conversation, which is kind of like what I'm doing now, like talking to myself, but not really. So I would bring the 8 Ball. I think that would be fun. But that's about it. So if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. And let me know how it went today. Like I said, this is my first video, so I am a little nervous. But we'll see what you guys think, okay? And just because I love you so much, you're going to get another look at the E.T. Easter picture. Yay! Check it out. E.T. Easter egg hunt. Awesome. Alright, I'm signing off. Thanks again. This is Sarah Ockler, author of 20 Boys Summer. And I'll check you guys out later. Bye.